everyone told us to avoid driving into Mexico. We saw travel advisories from Canada to exercise a high degree of caution, from Germany strongly discouraging travel to the US borders, from the US saying do not travel at all. We saw news articles on disappearances on the highway of death, on crime and gun activities. But we understood our risks and our hearts pulled us south. Today we crossed the border to get to El Potrero Chico. We're Chico and Moritz, and this is our newest chapter of van life in Mexico. Join us today for more adventures on the road to Pitches.
We made it all the way into Laredo.
We're in Laredo, Texas right now, and we've been driving non-stop for like 2-ish days now.
You're gonna be the one that saves me.
From what?
From my Wonderwall.
After saying goodbye to the Oregon Mountains in Las Cruces, we drove 600 miles so that we don't miss our Amazon packages in San Antonio.
Just want to give y'all a quick update. We have since arrived in San Antonio, Texas. Drove all the way from New Mexico, 10 hours. But this is exciting.
Yeah, we decided to retire our old half ropes because they are probably 10 years old by now. And I think after 10 years they've served well. We'll be doing a lot of multi-pitch, so I think new half ropes it is.
Drove like a champion. I feel really good that we did that. I'm really proud of us. I think this is a huge accomplishment. The people in Texas drive like crazy. You guys drive so fast.
You have the what's it? The signal? Like
Yeah.
There's a lever on the left side of your steering wheel usually. So when you like switch lanes, you want to put it in the direction that you're gonna switch. Just saying. Like I don't know how you do it down here, but other countries
Feels
do it
a little
like
bit like Vietnam. But hey,
Just saying.
we got here safe and sound. Moritz did the bulk of the crazy driving. I drove through El Paso, and that was a real test in controlling my anxiety, but we got through okay. We're just gonna have dinner now, unpack some stuff. We are outside of Cracker Barrel as you saw, so hopefully we get a good night's rest as the motorcycles drive by.
Whatever, cycle.
We'll see you tomorrow.
What makes someone special is how awake they stay when they're driving, because you don't want to fall asleep at the wheel, cause you'll die.
After a restless night at Cracker Barrel, we rushed south to the border city of Laredo, which brings us to today.
We are getting ready to cross the border into Mexico. The energy in here,
It's nervous excitement.
very, nervous excitement. You probably also hear horror stories about crossing the border into Mexico, getting shaken down by cartels. However, I have not found a single piece of evidence, that if you are traveling smart, that is during the daylight, not flaunting your money.
Not that we have any money anyways.
YouTube doesn't pay us that well, by the way. Not driving like a ridiculously expensive car, not like, prepared and having to ask for directions. Yeah, people who travel smart tend not to get into trouble. And if they get into trouble anyway, that's just like luck of the draw. Like, I don't know, your chances of getting hit by a car are greater than getting shaken down by a cartel in Mexico. I'm like feeling like extremely nervous right now. How are you feeling?
Well, pretty nervous.
We've done all of our research. You know the exact route. We printed Spanish phrases. We have thrown out all the vegetables and the fruits that are gonna completely endanger the country. What else have we done?
No, that's basically it. We got some pesos, so we don't need to exchange anything over there. On none. Let's just hope they understand my mix of German and Italian that I know.
I know that this is a more adventurous route than what most people would do. And hey, like, if we're gonna do this kind of traveling, at any point in our lives, it's probably now before we think about having kids and doing all that stuff. Yeah, just wish us luck.
Nope.
Wish us luck. We will try to record as much as possible. So you are gonna be German today.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll be like the crazy Asian lady. I'll yell at them in Cantonese. I don't know.
Maybe no yelling required. We will see in 20 minutes. Okay, good morning.
Where are you going?
To Hidalgo.
You gonna go rock climbing?
Right, yeah, that's exactly that.
Is it good over there?
It's really
Oh,
good.
it's
Yes,
beautiful.
so good.
All right, we have a safe trip.
Thank you.
Yeah. That was pretty easy.
Here. Nothing to declare.
Nothing to declare.
So I should go here on the left side.
Cross, drive through, take a, I don't know, drive up to one of the lanes with a green light. We have to go there. Babe, we have to go there.
Do we?
Yeah. Where do we go? Over here? Trailers inspection.
Yeah.
Do we
Here
go
somewhere.
up there though?
I don't know.
Where do we go? Over there? They're gonna inspect our vehicle. They're
Yeah.
just looking at other people's stuff right now. Oh, that looks like a sketchy van.
Yeah.
It's like a
Are they?
black giant Ford pickup. It's a pickup, right?
As well.
It's a pickup, right?
Yeah.
And it's got like a bunch of stuff on the bed, and it's like covered with a brown tarp of all things. All right, I guess we just sit and wait here.
Yeah.
What did she say? So I don't know if that guy just wanted a van tour. He looked at everything and he said, wait one moment. He was trying to speak to me in English, which I really appreciate. He said, one moment, official check. I think that's what he said. So we'll see. I think there is another guy here that seems like he's the manager, the supervisor.
We waited another 45 minutes before the supervisor could come by, check our passports, check the van a second time, and ask us where we were going. But soon after, they let us through.
Smile for the camera.
Yeah, like during the day, I don't think it's a big issue.
I think it's if you screw up and you go straight.
Yes, if you go
Which is
downtown, right.
what most people end up
Mm.
doing. Just don't run them over. And also a cop car hidden in the bushes.
Yeah, I don't know what that car is all about. And I stay to the right here. Yes.
Oh yes.
Yeah, yeah. Because we
Okay, well we're gonna go into immigration control.
No.
Hope for the best. That was pretty
Was not
Easy.
eventful, no, pretty easy. Like,
it was confusing, but they all spoke English.
yeah, they all
Which-
spoke English, right?
Yeah, I think they've renewed the building. They've changed up some of their processes.
I think so, yeah.
So some of the information that we found online is actually outdated. You no longer get a holographic sticker, which we were confused about. You could probably show up without any photocopies because that didn't make our process any faster. But we wanted to have photocopies for ourselves anyway, so it was good we did that. We are on the way to El Potrero Chico. I feel so emotional right now. I'm gonna cry.
Well, it's been in the making for 8-9 months, this section of our trip.
I know. Can I cry? I need to process these emotions. Why is that car driving on the wrong side of the street?
It says it's the wrong side.
I'm just like feeling so many things right now. I'm like excited, I'm like nervous, I'm like happy, because every time you start a new part of your journey, it's like so exciting. It just means that you've really wrapped up and completed a part of your life, and that you're ready for the next part, which signals like change and transition. But it's also like bittersweet. That guy didn't want to slow down.
Nope.
Really needed to cut in front of you.
No.
I actually thought we were gonna get into an accident there.
Yeah, it was close.
Like we were squeezed in on both sides. This really slow semi on the right, and then this semi going quadruple the speed. Okay. Almost there. 35 more minutes.
Comes around and then I remember all things must pass.
Oh my gosh, we're almost there.
But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake.
2 years ago, we dreamt that one day we would come back to El Potrero Chico with a camper van. Today, after 2 years of building through lockdowns, driving over 20,000 kilometers over 8 months, pushing ourselves to grow beyond all measures, we finally made it back. Yay, we made it!
I can't sound excited.
Anyway, we made it in one piece. Just wanted to capture that before we go pass out. We need to really spend some time to just like rest, decompress. It's been stressful driving. Hey, honestly, it wasn't as bad as everybody made it out to be. Mexico is like not sketchy at all. I don't know why people make it sound so bad.
Yeah.
Crossing the border.
There's definitely sketchy places, but not on our way.
And we supposedly went the sketchiest way, and it wasn't at all. I mean, I think like if you're unfamiliar with some of the climates or how other places operate around the world, for sure, seeing some of the sights you see here can be a little rattling at first. But if you believe that people are good, then you should be okay with it. We're gonna go to sleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.